Hello again and welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is Jesse here and I am back for another quick iOS accessible game spotlight video. So this is one that you can play if you are a voiceover user or totally blind. This is a self-voicing game though, so once you get into the game, you can turn voiceover off, and it is called Audio Duel. And it's a very simple kind of Simon Says game where you have a grid of like 3 by 3, and they tell you to swipe, but I find it's just as easy. You can tap the corner of the screen, but I guess it kind of depends on if you can't visually see it. Because they tell you to basically swipe in a direction. I'll demo the tutorial for you, and then I'll play a couple of rounds. It's really easy in theory, but one thing that I am sort of having trouble with is the audio. It's sort of hard to tell, at least for me, between front and back. So think about yourself being in the center. You have a 3 by 3 grid, and you have you're in the middle. So you have 3 spaces directly in front of you, 3 spaces directly behind you, and then 1 space to your left, 1 space to your right. So it's kind of, you have your, just think about like a telephone keypad or a calculator keypad. It's kind of like that if you were on the 5, okay? So I'm going to go into the game here real quick.
Swipe right for offline mode. Swipe left for online mode. Swipe down for tutorial.
Okay, so we're going to swipe down.
Swipe up to start tutorial.
Okay.
Swipe. The first sound is coming from the top. Touch the screen and match the sound by dragging the finger to the top.
So I can start in the middle and flick up.
The second sound is coming from the bottom left. Touch the screen and match the sound by dragging the finger to bottom left.
But see, the thing is if you can't see, you kind of have to keep in mind where the middle of the screen is. I can also just touch the bottom left.
The third sound is playing. Try and match the sound yourself.
So let's see if it plays again. So that one I can kind of tell, because if you have headphones on, you should be listening to this with headphones, by the way. It kind of has this like right in your ear sort of feeling. So this is in the center right.
Tutorial complete. Swipe up to continue.
Okay, we'll swipe up. And then it just takes
Swipe
you
right for offline mode. Swipe
to
left for
your main
online
menu.
mode.
And I'm going to swipe right because we're going to go
tutorial.
offline.
Swipe up to play.
Okay. Okay, now that one sounded in my right ear. Just, yep, and if I wait, it'll play again. That's good. Now let's hear it again. See, I can't tell if that's forward or behind. And unfortunately, visually, it gives it away. There's like a little thing in the corner. I can go the bottom right. So, again, I'm going to cheat visually just so you can kind of hear the difference. So this one, it's to the left, but it's to the front left. So front left and rear left, I have a hard time. So this one, it says it's in the bottom, like behind me, bottom middle. It sounds like it's in the middle, that I get. But is it in the front middle or back middle? I haven't been able to really consistently determine. Okay, front left. So that one, the side ones I can kind of tell. Because they have this, there's just something about the sound. So it's on the right, and it's actually in the front.
Correct answers are 1, 6.
So it doesn't tell you.
Swipe up to return.
It does.
Swipe up to return.
Shush, are you going to do that constantly?
Swipe up to return. Swipe
Yeah,
up
so
to
that's
return.
annoying.
Swipe right for offline mode.
Let's see if it keeps
Swipe
repeating
left for
here.
online mode. Swipe down for tutorial.
So one thing I think that this...
Swipe right for offline mode.
Yeah, shut up. I'm going to go to the home screen for just a moment. The one thing that I would say is it doesn't tell you what the answer is to the one that you lost, so you don't know. I think I don't even remember what I hit now. It was like I hit the bottom left or top left, and I think I hit the top left, and it might have been the bottom left. So it doesn't tell you, it just tells you what your score is. I had 20, I think. And then it just said, up to continue. On that screen, I think it should also say, like, press up to, I would say press, like, up to go to the main menu and swipe down to retry. Because every time you can't just retry, you always have to go back to the main menu. And on that screen, there is only this one swipe up. So whether it's up or down, you should have two options there, one to go to the main menu and one to immediately retry. I think that's the other thing that they could add. And I don't know that it has to repeat everything that frequently. It's probably a good idea that it does. But maybe give it 5-10 seconds. Otherwise, it's like, press to do this, press to do this. Hey, come on, hey, really, over here, over here. All right, let's try a couple more rounds, and I am not going to look at the screen.
Swipe left
I'm not
for
going to
online
cheat.
mode. Swipe down for tutorial. Swipe up to play.
I think that's top left. Top right? Bottom left? Top middle?
Correct answers
No.
are 3.
Yeah,
Swipe up to return.
I kind of have a little bit of trouble.
Swipe up to return.
Yeah, so just swipe up to return. So swipe down to retry is what they should add there. So let's go right one more time.
Swipe up to play. Swipe up to play.
Yeah. Shut up. Oh, wow.
Answers are 0.
I thought it was forward right and
Swipe
must have
up
been
to
rear
return.
right. See, that's the
Swipe
thing.
up.
And it's
Swipe
got to
right
load too,
Swipe up
so...
to play.
Okay,
Swipe up.
yeah. Okay, that's in the middle. I think it's top middle. Okay, that one's in the middle left. That one I can tell. Middle right, that one's easy. Okay, that one's right. I'm going to say forward right. Okay, that's a left. No, wait, oh, what the heck? Forward right again? Okay, that's mid left. I think that's a front left.
Correct
No,
answers
see,
are 6.
when I say
Swipe
front,
up
I
to
mean
return.
top. I'm kind of, like I said, I'm kind of
Swipe
looking at
up
this
to
as like a
return.
first person
Swipe
type of
up to
thing. Okay,
return.
let's try it one more time.
Swipe right for offline mode. Swipe up to play.
That one's top middle, I think. Okay, middle right. Top right. Okay, middle left. Top middle?
Correct answers are 4. Swipe up to return.
So there's something to
Swipe up to
me
return.
that it's
Swipe up to
shut
return.
up. There's just something that's
Swipe right
not
for offline mode. Swipe left
in
for
the
online
soundscape.
mode.
There's something that's just
Swipe down for
not detailed
tutorial.
enough for me to easily tell. Like I totally
Swipe
understand
right
what
for
they're trying to
offline
make me
mode.
do.
Swipe left for
I
online
think
mode.
shut
Swipe
up.
down.
Let me go home again. I think maybe if they had like a lower pitch for the bottom three, a slightly lower pitch maybe, and then like a slightly higher pitch for the top three, because then you could, and then it could be more about speed. If this is supposed to be sort of like a sword game, you're slicing, and it's sort of about, it's right now it's kind of a game of Simon. And I don't, like I said, I haven't gotten far enough to know if like they go, if they add like left, right, and then, if you have multiple things, or if it's just straight up, one direction every time. So, I mean, it's a very simple game. It could probably be used to, teach people, kind of give people a physical, like a spatial orientation to their phone. Just build some, excuse me, build some muscle memory for like, oh, this is the lower left, this is the middle left, this is the top right, that kind of a thing. I mean, it definitely doesn't have, I don't think, to me anyway, it doesn't really have a lot of longevity. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's sort of neat. I get what they're going for. But this isn't going to hold my attention for very long. I mean, even if they were getting complex and you had to do like 3 gestures and, swipes in memory, I mean, at that point it just becomes Simon. So, it's a simple little audio game. I believe it was free. You can get a kick out of it, play it for a little bit. Let's do a couple more just to see if I can get a little bit further without looking at the screen.
Down for tutorial.
So let's go to the right.
Swipe up to play.
Okay. I think that's top right. That's middle left. See, I know those. Top right. Middle left. I think it's top left. Middle left. Top right, maybe? Bottom middle? Bottom left? Top right? No. Bottom right, maybe. No.
Correct answers are 9.
Dang. So
Swipe up to
I
return.
shouldn't have guessed. Second guess myself.
Swipe up to return.
That one is hard to tell.
Swipe up to
Shut
return.
up.
Swipe right for offline mode. Swipe left for online mode.
Let's see if I can do
Swipe
online.
down,
Let's just
finding
see.
online players.
There probably won't
Swipe
be.
left to leave online mode.
Yeah, I mean, unless.
Finding online players.
Yeah.
Swipe left to leave
I would be
online
absolutely
mode.
shocked if I found anybody. I mean, if you knew someone else who was,
Finding
like you
online
had somebody
players.
locally that was connected,
Swipe left to
you
leave
could play and compete with each other, but just finding a
Swipe
random
right
game,
for offline
not going to
mode.
happen more than likely.
Swipe up to play.
All right, let's do 2 more.
Swipe up
Because
to
I did
play.
one solo. We'll end it with a 3. Okay. Top right, I think. No.
Correct answers are 0.
So that would have been a bottom right.
Swipe up to return. Swipe right for offline
Yeah,
mode.
there needs to be a retry.
Swipe up to play.
Middle right. That's easy. Okay, middle right. Oh, does it change every time?
Correct answers
Bull
are
honky.
5.
That was middle
Swipe up
right.
to
I don't know
return.
how I got that wrong.
Swipe up to return.
Anyway,
Swipe up to
yeah.
return.
Anyway, guys, there you go.
Voiceover on. Game services. Audio Duel.
That is Audio Duel. It is, I think it's free on the iOS App Store. But, you know, it's just a simple little kind of repeat audio game. Again, not something that I would really play much of. I mean, it's a neat novelty and go, okay, yeah, I know what they're going for here. But beyond that, admittedly, it doesn't hold a lot of interest for me. But, you know, like I said, you might get a kick out of it. You know, give it a shot. Show the support for the developers so they can make some more games. But hope you guys liked the video. Give it a like if you did. Follow me on Twitter at BGFH79, twitch.tv/illegally-cited, illegally-cited.com, and right here on YouTube. So until next time, I will chat with everyone again later.